Okay.
Pete,
We made it through the week.
you guys made
Big
the
statement, huh?
yeah, you made the trade yesterday with Jabari Bennett. Sticking on that, how much is this kind of a vote of confidence to some of the other players that have been?
Well, I like the way you look at it. Yeah, we like our group. We feel confident in the group, and so that we were able to get another guy that we need on the other side and up front. And so we're really glad to get Thomas and wish JB the best.
What is it about Thomas that you guys like?
His motor, plays really hard. He's really consistent in his effort. He's big enough and flexible enough to play a number of spots for us. He looks really good in their rotations. That's a heck of a defensive lineman in there. It keeps him from playing and getting his numbers up. But we see a lot of positives. We've known him over the years, and it's come up. And so we're looking forward to what he can do for us.
He's also another really smart kid. I mean, how important is that for you?
Is this a Stanford bias thing going on? We had a Stanford bias when I was at USC too, but I wasn't on anything about that.
Pete, just thoughts on returning back to Seattle, and apparently they'll have a tribute prepared for you, Gino and Jamal, and just thoughts on returning to Seattle for the first preseason game.
It's the only game we got. Happens to be in Seattle. You know, I loved my time in Seattle and love the fans and the people that we met and dealt with and competed with. But it's a game for us. We can go football. I haven't heard anything about what we just talked about. I don't know if you're talking about tributes or whatever.
Do you think you'll play your full set of starters on Thursday? Or
Everybody's alive. Everybody's ready to go.
Coach, what was the biggest thing you took away from your time in Seattle that you're instilling here with the Raiders?
Well, really, that's a really good question because it came it's an experiment. You know, coming out of USC to go to the NFL and see if the way we had developed, the culture that we had created, the concept of competing the way we did, would carry over. Mostly it was the way we treated people in our program. I wasn't sure. I had an inkling that it would be okay, but I didn't know, and a lot of people probably questioned it as well. But we didn't change anything. We maintained the philosophy. We adapted to the players and of course the game, and felt. After it's said and done, I feel really good about the time we spent there, that we were able to stay with what we believed in and make it work out so all right. So that's really what stands out about it. Okay.
Not to make too much out of the first depth chart that came out. I know it's unofficial, it's preseason, but there's 3 rookies in the starting, first string, a bunch of rookies on the second string. How important has it been for them to kind of get up to speed and be ready to have that role?
No, it's huge. Like I've said to you guys from the start, I'm not hesitant to play young guys, and we kind of almost force them into it and force to feed them until they show us who they are, what they're all about, and how much they can handle. And it isn't all on them. It's on us to make sure that we ask them to do things that they're capable of doing at this time. So right now they get out there that we're going to get a lot of information, and that's what's really important at this time, so that we're making good decisions down the road.
We've been noticing that Zavire's had a nice camp. This camp, it looks like it's reflected in whatever the depth chart at this point. What has he shown you?
He really has sent a message that he's the hammer, and I love having different styles of running backs. His physicality that we've been celebrating with him, and to tell him we like the way he runs. Don't try to be something that you're not, and run heavy and run thick and tough like he does. I think he gives us a real element. So I'm really excited about what he's done so far.
You talked about the competition on the offensive line before, but how have you been pleased with what you've seen from Meredith and JPJ?
We look physical with those guys out there, and they've given us a nice flash, but we're just getting started. It's a long way for both those guys. JPJ's been a center most of his time, and Jordan's been a guard most of his time. So, what are we thinking? You could ask. But we think we see something in this combination, and we're going to give it a look.
Obviously, it's very unfortunate what happened to Lonnie Johnson during the scrimmage. I'm wondering if you've had a chance to reach out or speak to him since, and his position seemed like he was doing all
his surgery's coming up. We really miss Lonnie. This was, I think we recognize Lonnie in a way that he hasn't been recognized in the earlier parts of his career, with great respect for the variety of things that he adds to the team and all. We're really going to miss him. We had a number of things that we had, especially that he could do well in contributing to the defense, and so we have to work a little bit to figure out how other guys can take those kinds of concepts and make them work for us. Lonnie's in good spirits. He knows that it's a chance that it's a minimal amount of time to get back. These 5 weeks here are hugely important to him, so he can get back within 3-4 weeks into the season, 4-5 weeks into the season, or whatever it is, and we'll really try when he gets a chance to get back.
Is this a situation where you replace him with one player, or is there? Because we've seen some roles and some shifting around of what you've been doing previously.
The answer is yes.
Dante Thornton doing okay? I could be mistaken, but I don't think I saw him getting reps in team very much.
Yeah, we just slowed him down. We just want to make sure that he's okay. You know, he's fine. He's not hurt at all.
Guys good?
All right.
Thank you.
See you guys.